Hello everyone, myself Bhagyashree Manohar from Computer Science Department. Today we will see the what is data management. Data management is refers to an organized approach for gathering, storing and interpreting the raw data effectively. It is also refers the process of gather, structure, store and preserving the data to maintain the correctness, ease of access and dependently across all stages of a project. There are the some key aspects of the data management in data science. First key is the data collection. Locating and collecting the data from multiple sources such as database, APS and file system. That is, we collect the data from the various sources like database, various types of files, various types of API. Second is the data storage. After collecting the data, we can store the data. That is, choosing a suitable storage option like relational database, cloud platform or data lakes, that is based on the size and the complexity of the data. Next one is the data organization. After storing the data, there are the structuring the data semantically, often through the models or scheme to enable a quick access and effective analysis. Next one is the data maintenance, enabling the methods to maintain the high data quality, consistency and the accuracy such as the cleaning, validating and managing the data versions. Here we can remove the data or validating the data and manage the data version. Next one is the data security. Uh, Data security against the unauthorized user, maintaining user privacy and adhering the applicable legal and the regulatory standards. Next one is the data accessibility, ensuring the easy access to data for the data scientists and stakeholders, typically by using tools like data catalogs and APIs. Data integration, integrating data from the various sources into one centralized location to support the analysis. Next is data governance, creating the guidelines and workflow for managing the data effectively, maintaining the quality and align with the industry regulation and the standard. That is, we will use the some rules and regulation. There are the some tools and technologies used in the data management. First is the database. There are the various types of database like the relational database. In the relational database, we will use the MySQL, NoSQL system, that is the MongoDB system, cloud hosted database like the Amazon, RDS, Google Cloud, SQL, etc. Next is the data warehouse, platform designed to store and handle the massive dataset for analytics such as the Snowfall and Amazon Redshift. Next one is the data lakes, solution used to store unprocessed data in its the original form like Amazon S3 and the Google Cloud Storage. Next one is the data governance tool, that is a software tools like the talent and the informatics that helps to ensure the data quality, enforce the security measures and support the regulatory compliances. Next one is the data integration platform. Technologies such as the Apache Spark, F-Link are used to link and unify data from the discoveries. Next one is the why data management is important in the data science. First one is the data quality. Here we will check the quality of the data. That is guarantees that inside the obtained from the data are precise and dependable. Next one is the efficiency. Optimize the data science process, helping to conserve the time and reduce the resource uses. Next one is the decision making, supports informed decision making by delivering the truly easily and accessible the data. Next one is the compliance, help maintain the to data privacy laws and meet the industry specific standard. Next one is the cost reduction, improve the efficiency of data storage and handling, the leading to lower operational expenses. Next one is the innovation, drives innovation by laying the groundwork from research and development based on the data insights. Next is the data collection. After managing we can collect, how to collect and how to maintain the data. So Data collection is an organized approach acquiring, qualifying, and examining the information from different sources to gain through a precise understanding of a specific subject or a field. It is also the forms of the foundation of all the researchers, statistical studies, applying critical information for inform the decision making, trend analysis, and the tracking development. Terms related to the data collection. First is the data. Data serves as a key resource of the investigator, offering necessary information to compare the analyze a problem. There are the two types of the data, that is the primary data and the secondary data. Second term is the investigator. It is a person who are responsible for carrying a statistical investigation. That is, he can manage all the statistical calculation. Next one is third term is the enumerators. To gather for a statistical investigator, the investigator release one of the assistant certain individual called a enumerator. To statistical gathering data, there are the persons called as the enumerators. Fourth one is the respondents. A respondent is the individual who provide the statistical data needed from the investigation. Last one is the survey. It is a technique used to gather the information from the individuals. There are the two types of collecting methods, that is the primary data collection methods and the secondary data collection method. First we will see the primary data collection. Primary data is an information obtained directly from the original sources specifically to collect address a particularly research objective. There are the several methods to collect the data. First one is the observation. It is depending on the observing and nothing behaviors, actions or the situation as they naturally unfold without injuring the subject through the question. Second method is the interview method. That is, it is gathering the information by engaging the direct communication with the respondent. That is phone to phone or person to person. Third one is the questionnaire. Here method consists the design standard set of question which may include the multiple choice or open-ended format. Last types, that is the experiment method. It involves the alternating one or more factors to examine their impact on other variables, typically conducted under control condition to ensure the accuracy. Next one is the secondary data collection. It is the information, it can be previously gathered, analyzed and published by the other individuals or the organization. It can be drawn from a variety of published and unpublished sources. That is, there are the two types of the secondary published. There are the two types of the secondary data, that is the published and the unpublished. In the published, first is the government publication. The government regularly issues a range of documents connecting the diverse types of the information published by various ministries and both the central and state government departments in India. Second type is the semi-government. In the semi-government, it also releases the data concerning the areas like as the health, education, etc. Next one is the papers and journals. Newspaper and magazines often include a wide range of statistical information in their articles. Next one is a publication of trade association. Large trade association often gather and release data through their research and statistical departments. Next one is a international publication. Various international organizations like IFP, ILO, United Nations that are serve the variable resource of the secondary information. In the there is the second type, that is a unpublished. In the unpublished sources also serves as a means of the obtaining secondary data. It is often gathered by the government bodies or other organization for internal purpose, is not made publicly available. Example is academic and professional and teachers, as well as internal records kept by business and the private firms. Thank you.